Morning. Well, it's going to be an 8-kilometre day, hardly worth getting out of bed for, but I thought I'd mix it up a bit by taking some paths less travelled, against the recommendation of our host there, who said, oh, you'll get lost. But I've got some reasonably decent maps, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, it should be interesting, and hopefully we'll beat the heat, because it's a beautiful, nice forest here. I'll show you. There it is, there, trees and stuff. So on we go. Yep, certainly a different type of Camino here. Not a person in sight. Rough earthen paths. Reminds me very much of the Bibbulmun. Lots of eucalyptus trees. I'm at the top of Monte de Santa Maria, and it's been a fabulous morning, all in the shade, not a single person in sight, and the wind's blowing and it's a real cool, 29 down below. Yep, it's all good. Yep, and this is the track down. There is one there, it's pretty hard to see. Well, we've both seen the darker side of pilgrims this morning. I was scowled at by a couple who I wished them buen camino this morning on leaving the place where we stayed last night. And the gal was witness to one of the pilgrims. She just up and left without paying at a cafe. The gal, being the person she is, just left some money to compensate for the distress that was caused, but in both cases it's pretty discouraging. Alright, we're heading down a bit of the goat track to the Ponte Romana, which is an old Roman bridge. Yes, you've got to keep your wits about you around here, because I've taken a couple of wrong turnings, and but there you go. It looks like a big water down there, and there's meant to be waterfalls handy, so let's see what we can find. For you Latin Luddites, Ponte Romana means Roman bridge, and look, there it is. Pretty impressive, those Romans. Looks like this viewing platform has seen better days. I don't believe it's for your standard tourist to come here, but pretty magnificent. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, I never cease to amaze myself. I had this couple, and the guy just spoke to me in rapid fire Spanish, and I understood most of what he was saying, which was really cool. He was telling us that if I went down the lower path by the river, then it's all in the shade, whereas if I go up the top, there's mucho calor, which is very hot. So I'll take the lower one, even though he said that it might be a little bit more goat tracky. Well, he didn't say that word in Spanish, but something to that effect. So I shall take my stick and away we go. Holy moly, this chimney's seen better days. There's a fair few bricks missing out of that stack. Certainly seen better days, this bridge, woo. Oh my gosh, there was whiskies from all around the world. There was a Suntory, a Cavalan, an Amroot, a Macallan, a Lagavulin 16. The weird and the wonderful inside the Hotel Lotus. And back to the whiskey place, this time to share a dram with this guy who I picked up. More about him tomorrow.